Howdy. We all want an ideal death, like Sylvia Plath mentioned in Talking to Strangers. She said going out like Sleeping Beauty, which is so like ideal and I would want. Like a good death, like Hernandez mentioned on September 18th, knowing where, when, and how you're gonna die. I probably wouldn't want to know when or how, but in this case, I do. And so I have a terminal illness and I'm gonna be dying in 6 months. And so I'm just gonna be sharing my plan. So first I would just tell my family, and the order probably would be like my parents, my brother, and then my grandma, or my parents, grandma, brother. And I just would probably want them there because I'm going to be going through the stages like Professor Hernandez mentioned. Like the emotional part would probably kick in, and that's when I would tell them. And I would need them there with me, obviously. And then I would probably then go in to tell my friends, as I've already wrapped my thoughts around it and like kind of am okay with it in a sense. Then I would tell my friends, and I also would touch in with my like spiritual side, as Hernandez mentioned, and just to make sure not only me, but like the people that I love are in touch with their faith too, just so I have like reassurance in that. And also like leaning on in your faith is just so important when it comes to that. I guess just in life in general, obviously. So then I would tell my friends and family, whatever. And then I would want them by my side through this, so they can help with like my coping with the terminal illness and the typical reactions that Hernandez mentioned in class on September 20th, and just to go through those stages of like how I'm going to react, like in denial and anger and all that. And I think that having a community beside you is just really important for that. Okay, so then I plan to travel in the beginning while I still have like the energy before the last 3 months kick in, and I won't have like the full ability to do that. And I hope my family and friends would come with me. I'm sure they would want to. My parents would definitely help me with the funds for that. And I would use the little money that I do have in different ways. But I definitely would give it away or use it because you can't take money to the grave. So that's my opinion on that. And then I definitely wouldn't finish school because I don't think that I see like a point in that. School's already so much right now, and I think that like using it for nothing would be kind of pointless to finish out. So I would not finish school, and then I probably would not get married if I had a significant other. I don't right now, so if I did, I would probably not get married just because I wouldn't want him to go through that, because I just think that's like really hard. For traveling, I do already have my passport, so I'm ready to get going if I needed to get up and go. And then taking others, talking to others, I would probably like write letters, like mentioning in my interviews, talking to others. We talked about like writing letters, and since my last 3 months wouldn't be full, like I wouldn't be able to talk and stuff, I think that letters would be super sweet for people to have and feel loved when they need it, and also have a piece of me when I'm gone. Like even if it's like happy birthday to my mom on when I'm not here or stuff like that. I just think that would be really sweet to include. And then thinking of the course media, I hope to die at 75. This made me wonder why he would think this, just because some people, like me in this scenario, don't have a choice and they have to die. And I think that like at 75, that's super early. So I think that him choosing that is not like selfish, but like some people don't get that full life. So why don't you take advantage of that, I guess? So that also brings me into like euthanasia we talked about in course media video, like euthanasia in Canada. And it's like used to end life to like relieve a pain. So, but personally, I wouldn't use this just because again, like I want to take advantage of my full life, and even though it's in a like crummy time and like you don't really have like full potential, like as your body's like deteriorating in a sense, I think that I would just want to spend as much time possible with my loved ones, and so I wouldn't like probably use euthanasia in my personally. And then I wouldn't want, or I would want to be taken care of in like a hospice care or something like that. John Oliver mentioned in our course media, because I don't want my family to go through like remembering me as like a burden to take care of, even though like they would do anything for me. I just feel like I would want like nurses and stuff to take care of me over my family, just so they don't have to like remember me as like, oh, I have to go like take, like I just don't want that. So overall, this is like my main idea of like how I would probably plan out like my like finding out with the terminal illness, and like how my plans would go after that. But everyone's opinions are different, and I'm definitely open to changing my views. Just like in my interviews, I was able to talk with both of my roommates and see their opinions and understand where they were coming from, and then input like their things into my plan as well, like the letters. And they also mentioned, this is kind of random, but she mentioned posting on social media, which is very smart. I mean, it's kind of weird, but like if you follow your close friends, posting on social media ahead of time, so your family's not having to relive that question of like people asking what happened to my daughter, like having to relive that. Like I feel like that would take a burden off. But anyways, that's my CRE number 3, and I hope you enjoy.